No chance in hell. That is exactly what I thought the chance of this day happening would be, guys. No chance in hell. But it looks like the WWE has officially been sold. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. Not the greatest news in the world. It's just news I never thought I'd be talking about. A day I never thought I would see. But it has been confirmed by a lot of people outside WWE, of course. WWE have yet to make an official statement, but a lot of people, a lot of reporters, a lot of websites, you name it, even DAZN and stuff like that, ESPN, a lot of people are reporting that the WWE has actually been sold, and it's been sold to a Saudi Arabia public investment fund. So before I talk a little bit about that, let's just talk about earlier on. Stephanie McMahon re-signed. Didn't make a video on it, but Stephanie McMahon did resign. We've recently seen Vince McMahon come back. There's been rumours, there's been news that the WWE are planning to sell. So I think based on what's happened over the past 48 hours, past week, we all knew that something was happening. We all knew that something was getting put in place. And it looked, I didn't expect it to be this quick though. When WWE were going to sell, I thought maybe it would drag out for 6 months, a year. But it looks like it's already happened, and that WWE has been sold to Saudi Arabia. Now, first off, I'm not going to talk too much about it until there's an official statement, but I think this is a mistake. I genuinely think this is a massive mistake. Why would Vince McMahon need to sell? He does not need the money. He is rich. He's a billionaire. He's 75 years old. Why does he need... there's no official figures. Obviously not yet, of course. Who knows how much money is being paid here, but there's just no reason for McMahon to sell, and it's his WWE's his baby. You know, he essentially created it. He made wrestling what it is. He, in wrestling terms, is a god. And why would he throw that away? I just do not understand. I do not get it. And a lot of people seem to think that this is a good move for WWE. I think the complete opposite. I think this is a bad move for WWE. I think this could be the end of WWE, especially as we know it. I'm not saying that the Saudis are going to tomorrow just, stop the company and stop doing wrestling. I'm not saying that, but this could be... We thought WWE was bad right now. I think it's only going to get worse from this point on. So yeah, there's a few people reporting on it. Stephen Mulhanson from DAZN said, sources, #WWE has been sold to Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. The company will be going back to private. Unknown if Vince McMahon will return to head of creative, but is expected by some people. And then Cassidy Haynes of bodyslam.net said, for what it's worth, I'm told the Saudi deal is done and they're taking the company private. So multiple people are reporting that Saudis have A, bought it, and B, they're going to take the company private. Now, I think a lot of people are getting excited with this private talk. They think that maybe we'll be going back to an Attitude Era, and if that's the case, then you obviously do not know a lot about Saudi Arabia. We will not be going back to the Attitude Era. Anything edgy will be gone. It will be what you thought the PG era was bad. We're going to be getting PG times 100 with Saudi Arabia, and this will also be the end of women's wrestling. And as you know on this channel, I'm not a massive fan of women's wrestling, and when I say the end of women's wrestling, I don't necessarily mean that they're going to stop women's wrestling completely. However, any chance of women acting like actual women, any chance of women being sexual or using sex appeal or using their looks to get over and being feminine, that is gone. You will not get that. Women now, if they're lucky, will just be allowed to wrestle. They'll probably have to cover up more than ever. And it's just, this will kill women's wrestling. If Triple H hadn't tried to kill it enough by making the women try to wrestle like the guys, the Saudi Arabia are just going to continue to push that direction. So any chance of, women being toxic attraction, for example, any chance of them trying to show sex appeal, gone. You're not going to get that. The women are just going to be females in wrestling gear wrestling. This will be the end of women's wrestling as we know it. And like I said, any sort of edgy product is going to be gone. This is a decline of wrestling. I mean, it really is. It's awful, man. It really is awful. So I'm not going to talk too much about it until there is more, there's more proof or whatever. There's an official report from WWE. But look, this isn't me. I actually think some of the Saudi shows are not bad. But let's be real. That's because WWE bring back the actual legends for the Saudi shows. Sooner or later, you're not going to have any legends to bring back. You're just not. This is not a good move. All right, they might bring Goldberg back, but for what 6 months, and then what? This is bad. This is really, really bad. I'm hoping it's not true. I'm really hoping it's not true. I do believe this will be the death of WWE, and if WWE dies, then in my opinion wrestling dies, because you can't really have wrestling without WWE. None of the other companies really mean anything. As for the channel, what will we do? I don't know. Probably just watch old wrestling, maybe do old reviews. We already cover a lot of older stuff anyway. But yeah, going forward, do I really want to invest all my time into a Saudi Arabia, WWE? Probably not, to be honest with you. So I don't know, the channel's not going anywhere, but it's disappointing. I do think this is the death of WWE, if indeed this is official. So yeah, who knows? We'll probably every year WrestleMania will probably get moved to Saudi Arabia, and yeah, this is going to be absolutely garbage, man. You think it was bad enough at the moment? We're just going to be getting family-friendly stuff shoved down our throats, and there's nothing anyone can do about it, because it's going to be a private company, and the Saudis will be able to run it exactly how they want to run it. So yeah, no, this is just a big mess, really. I still don't understand why McMahon's selling it. Like I say, the guy has got more money than he needs. He's 75 years old, god damn it. I could understand if he was younger and he wanted to try and get his money back and invest it, if he had other ambitions and goals or other projects he wanted to work on. But come on, Vince, like, what are you doing? You're 75. I don't understand it, guys. Be back tomorrow when more news breaks on this. But yeah, really sad news here. The WWE looks like I'm not saying it's official, but a lot of people and a lot of sites and a lot of companies are reporting it. So normally when so many people are reporting the same thing, it is usually true. So it looks like the WWE has been sold. That is the main talking point. And the second talking point is that it is going to go back to being a privately owned company. So there you go, sold to the Saudis, and soon to be a privately owned company. Take from that what you will. We'll be back tomorrow, guys. Any more news? Probably making loads of vids on this for today. So yeah, any updates, expect our vids and opinions on it. But I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I tell you what, our WWE Diva of our Diva tournaments, they're going nowhere. They're staying. I don't care if the Saudis are taking over. They'll never stop our Diva tournament. So get it right up them. That's it, guys. Till next time. Peace.